Welcome back to the channel. Now this isn't the video I wanted to make today, but it's the video I'm making. Because of the events of yesterday, I feel like I have to say something. Yesterday, Donald Trump signed an executive order basically making trans people subhuman. Saying that the US government no longer recognizes people that are trans by saying that they only recognize people born male or female at birth. And that is the only thing that they're going to accept any further. Now, this is going to end up in the courts. I can guarantee you the ACLU and other groups like that are already going to be jumping on top of this to put it in the courts to stop it. But the fact is, what does that mean for trans people in the interim while they're trying to figure out, get the courts to put injunctions in place? What does that mean for trans people? Does that mean that we're less than human? That we're less than every other American in this country? Is that what they're trying to tell us? What does it mean about receiving and continuing gender-affirming care? Does that mean that we can't do that anymore? Does it mean that we're now allowed to be fired or denied housing simply because we are trans? These are all the things that I was warning people about. The people in the comments that would occasionally comment saying that no, none of this would ever happen. It happened on day one. Day one, he attacked the trans community. He declared war on my community. No different than how Hitler declared war on the trans community and the Jewish community and the Gypsy community in Europe. Trump did the same thing. Laid the groundwork for doing exactly what Project 2025 continues the groundwork of, which is sending trans people to concentration camps. That is what's coming next. You don't have to believe me, but it's going to happen. Remember, Nazi Germany didn't start with concentration camps and murdering Jewish people. It started by dehumanizing them, making them subhuman, making them less than the rest of the Germans. And that's exactly what Trump did yesterday. And there are a lot of other things that Donald Trump did yesterday. And they're all egregious. They're all disgusting. They're all inhumane. On top of what he did to the trans community, by saying that we're no longer people, that we no longer exist, ignoring our lived experiences and what we have gone through, the things we have felt our entire lives. But he also did this to other groups of people. Let's talk about what he did to people like the people trying to cross the border legally. There were some 1,500 people yesterday that had appointments at different checkpoints along our border to enter the country legally, to see if they could either, enter through, amnesty or through other means, right? All legal means, all doing it the right way. Going and waiting, and some people were waiting, over a month for this. And yesterday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, he shut it all down. People that were doing it the legal way, doing it the right way. People that came to a border crossing and requested to enter the country. People that didn't go around our rules, that didn't go around it, that wanted to join the country legally, were told to go away, that they don't matter, that they were doing it the right way didn't matter. At least 1,500 people were turned away at the border because Trump doesn't like brown people. It's absolutely a travesty. He signed an executive order replacing or repealing a Joe Biden executive order that lowered drug prices for the disabled and elderly on Medicare and Medicaid. Now people are immediately going to see higher prices for their medications that keep them alive. So if you voted for Trump and your grandparents die because they can't afford their medication, that's on you. That is your fault. 100% your fault. So the next few weeks are going to be absolutely terrifying. The next few years are going to be absolutely terrifying. But for a lot of people out there, I want to make some things very clear. As of today, if you know a trans person, no, you don't. If you know an undocumented immigrant, no, you don't. If you know a pregnant woman, no, you don't. If you know a woman seeking an abortion, no, you don't. If you are a teacher and an administrator or anybody comes up to you asking you if you have any LGBT students, no, you don't. That is where we are in America right now. That is the kind of regime we are under now in America. We could call this America held hostage by Nazis, day one. Congratulations, America. You did it. You became the fascist government in the fascist country that we fought against during World War II. Congratulations.